Hey everybody, welcome into the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin Hippo, and I'm also a very late hippo today. I apologize, guys. We have never had a line at the post office on a Friday at the time that we go. Rookie mistake there, excuse me while I mute that. But for some reason today, and it's not because it's Friday the 13th, don't you dare say that. Friday the 13th is a lucky day in this house. It is a holiday here. But as luck would have it, there was a line of 50 million people who basically didn't even know how to mail a basic letter in front of us, and it took a little bit of time to get here. So today is Friday the 13th. Can you see how excited I am? And it's a full moon tonight. Friday the 13th with a full moon does not happen often. It's happening today, so it's a double holiday here. I did see in the chat someone, Stark Raven Wild, said about me watching horror movies tonight. You would be absolutely correct. I have worked really super hard all week and all day today, well, most of today, to get ahead of the game so that after dinner tonight I could take the night off. I'm going to go watch some Friday the 13th, and I'll watch a couple werewolf movies in honor of the full moon as well. But it is definitely, 13 is my lucky number. It's my favorite number. Friday the 13th has always brought good luck to me everywhere I've ever been, and actually today is my oldest son's 18th birthday, so good things always happen to me on the 13th. It's always been my lucky number and a good day. So, that said, welcome in everybody who is already here and waiting. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for your patience. I saw Stark Raven Wild. Oh, Holly, thank you so much for relaying the message. I have a package from Holly I'm about to open. Amelia and Rhonda, Amy, Thrifty Falconer's wife. If I missed you, I'll catch you in the chat as we go along through the video. And without further ado, Holly sent me a present. This was a get well, I'm sorry your life sucks and you feel like you're dying gift. Yeah, I'm really excited about the moon. I'm just excited. Friday the 13th with the full moon doesn't happen often, and I think we only get like 2 to 3 Friday the 13th a year. We should have more. Oh, look, I can feel what it is. Alright. So I'm going to read Holly's note. If she protests to that, I'm sorry. I'm already going to read it. Just a little get well gift. I know the last few weeks have been tough, Holly. It literally screamed your name at me when I walked by it. So this literally screamed at Holly. It's in black tissue paper, I might add. Y'all know my favorite color is purple, but I also enjoy the color black. I like the black and purple Halloween decorations more than the black and orange too, by the way. Oh my god! That's my total dork face. Look! It says follow your dreams, and it has Freddy Krueger on it. Holly, that is 1000% me. So perfect. And it's set up to be a bullet journal because you can see the... Oh, I got a card for the people this must be from. Bullet journals that are set up with those little square boxes. Or I'm sorry, blank journals that have those. Can you see them? Those boxes. This is set up to be a bullet journal. So this is meant to be a bullet journal. It's meant to be in my life. Thank you, Holly, so much. I absolutely love it. It's fuzzy too. From your fuzzy. This is perfect. Perfect. Absolutely, definitely makes me smile and cheers me up after the past couple weeks. So thank you so much, Holly. Holly's the best. Alright, let's put that over there and talk about the haul. I still have sunglasses on my head, and guess what? I'm going to leave them there because I'm afraid if I take them off, we're going to have hot, humid hair day. So Wednesday, I was live, and I showed you guys all the hard goods and stuff we found at that little flea market, the little pop-up flea market we found. And I said I'd be back today with all the clothing that we got at Fillabags. So for the whole, if you watched the other video, and I'm repeating myself to you, I'm sorry, but if you didn't see it, you need to know. between the flea market and the yard sales, we spent $80 the whole day. Last night, Keith and I counted every single thing we bought. There were 81 pieces, 81 items between the hard goods and the clothing. So we spent about 99 cents per item. For some of this stuff, it's like, oh, well, 99 cents, I could have got it for that at Goodwill. But then you got to remember, I came home with 2 pairs of Dansko clogs. I came home with those Collectible Village Christmas pieces. If you didn't see Wednesday's video, I'll have it pop up at the end, or you can search it on your own when you have time. We came out with a lot. 81 pieces for $80, 99 cents a piece. Some of those items were way worth $5 or $10, and some were something we could find for 99 cents normally. The fill bags we spent $14 on total, so we only spent $66 on the hard goods and $14 on the fill bags. So let's just jump in. I should tell you, there were 2 yard sales that had fill bags. The first one we hit was $5 a bag, and the second one was $2 a bag. I was okay at both. I really liked the $2 one, which was so much better, but because the $2 one, I managed to get 2 shoe boxes in a bag and some stuff with it. The $5 one, I did pretty good. So let's just take a look at everything. We're going to start with something that's already listed. We were super stoked when we found this, but just like with everything, this is good, period. If you ever find this, it's a bolo, pick it up, get it. We got it. We were super stoked. But just like with everything, there's the ones that are going to go for $100, and there's the ones that are kind of just going to go for $25, depending on a lot of different things. But this one is up for $25 in our eBay store. It's liquid blue. If you ever see this liquid blue brand, definitely pick it up. You want to look for the single stitching. Ours has double, so it's not vintage. And also the vintage ones usually have the actual attached tag. The ones with them printed on like this are newer. But it's still a good find. It's still liquid blue. It's still Grateful Dead. Dun, dun, dun. And as you can see, it's already been photographed and listed in our store. Keith pulled this out early, before the haul. Usually everything that we source doesn't get photographed until a week later. Because we wash and dry everything, you guys know that. We wash everything, and then I usually pull it aside for a haul video, and then we'll work on it. But sometimes when we have really good stuff, we'll pull it out and get it up right away. So let me just put this back in here so we can go upstairs into a bin. I just tossed it into a bin that goes upstairs in case you wonder what I'm doing. I'm not that disorganized. We keep a bin down here that we put stuff in that we carry up each day when we go up to full shipping. See, we're organized. Hey, Bill's here! So, remember earlier when I said I was mostly working today? I've been behind all day. Probably wouldn't have been stuck in that line at the post office had I got there a little bit earlier. But I would have got there earlier had I pulled shipping sooner, or had Keith pull the shipping sooner. Anyway, everything today has been behind because a certain somebody called me on the phone. Bill called me to ask me a question, and it turned into a 2-hour conversation, which I have no regrets, none whatsoever. I absolutely love Bill and David both. They're great, and I love talking to them on the phone. Bill's like my, I don't know, you know that friend you have that you just can talk to all day? Yeah, we get started and it's like we don't stop, we talk. But I don't regret it. We had a good conversation. We talked about some stuff coming up, so that's good. How have my sales been? This week they've been stellar, but I've been working really hard this week. I have been sharing the Posh Closet 3 times a day. You guys have probably seen the uptick in our Posh sales. You can tell I'm about to show you shoes. And I've been listing myself 15 to 20 items a day on eBay, not including what Keith is doing on his own. And I've been ending the good till cancels and putting them back in. I've been doing a lot this week, and our sales are definitely showing it. So they're good right now. They were in the toilet. They were in the toilet at the end of August, and they stayed there because I got sick. But y'all, can you see these? Ugly. And what do we know about ugly? Ugly shoes. Look at these. Rhonda and Amelia went to yard sales today. I'm going to list a little bit after we eat dinner. It is a holiday here, so we're going to order in and watch a movie while we eat like pigs on the couch. You know, you guys do it too sometimes, right? You order in, you don't eat at the kitchen table, you watch a movie while you eat. We'll probably watch Friday the 13th together. And then after supper, I'll probably list a little bit, and then I'll watch a second movie, like a wolf or something, a wolf movie before I go to bed. Gotta get up early for yard sales tomorrow. And I gotta do a lot of photographs tomorrow, so I have a head start for next week. Those are cork bottoms or something. Aren't they ugly? These are so ugly. Ugly like Sony sells. Bill. Yeah, Bill and I would probably talk on the phone and never get anything done every day. And then our significant others would be like, what are you guys doing all day? Talking to Thor, talking to Bill. Alright, let's see. I got another pair of shoes with a feather stuck on them. Oh, these are boots. These aren't shoes. I'm learning, guys. Hey, listen, I used to take about an hour to list 5 pairs of shoes just because I was still learning and I had to look up styles and keywords. I'm up to about 8 to 10 an hour now. I still have to comp everything. You guys should all be comping everything. Don't let me make you think you shouldn't, but you guys know I'm crazy. I don't comp jeans and plush anymore. I just list them. I know what I want. But with shoes, I'm getting to the point where all I'm doing is comping them. I don't have to look at the style charts and try to find keywords. These are stiletto platform booties. Ankle boots. See? Learning. Aren't they cute? Yeah, someone will love those ugly shoes. They caught my eye, definitely. And these are nice suede. They're also peep toe. Check it out. Check it out. Star knows her keywords. Peep toe, stiletto, platform, brown suede booty. Not booty, booty. Aren't they cute? I don't even know what brands either one of those are. But I kind of feel like, just like with clothing and everything else, sometimes it's all about what something looks like more than what the brand is. If it's super cute, unique, or special in some way. Hey, Virginia, welcome in. I have the shoes were in the bag. Alright. I got a stack of t-shirts to show you that we picked up. This is official DC Comics, Green Lantern. This one's cool. I'm pretty sure it's vintage. I'm going to have Keith look into it more. Dr. Pepper. Hybrid. And then I got an official... They must have really been big DC fans in that house, except they didn't have anything Joker or Harley, which was disappointing, because we would have kept those for ourselves. They had a ton of other DC stuff. Here's the Justice League. Apparently, oh, they're equal opportunity nerds, just like us. They like Marvel and DC. Equal opportunity nerds. This is Marvel Heroes. It's got all the Avengers on it. We've got another shirt. I think this is inside out. That's why I'm looking at it like, what's going on? I turned all of these inside out before Keith washed them. If you guys didn't know that trick, if you want to, it wasn't inside out. If you want to protect graphics when you wash t-shirts, especially if they're already a little worn or faded, or you're worried about cracking or any of that, turn your shirts inside out when you wash them and dry them. It will protect the graphic. I know that personally because I wear a lot of graphic tees, and I always turn my personal ones inside out just to make them last longer. But yeah, you could turn them inside out and it'll help protect them. That's Superman. So the tag's on the outside. I don't know if that's going to make it worth less or more. That's why I thought it was inside out. Check it out. That's the tag on the back. The S is backwards. But if I turn it the other way, it's normal. Or it's blank. So I don't know what's going on with this shirt. Oh, it's just supposed to look faded, maybe? Yeah, maybe that's supposed to be the look. Like that. Okay, so it was inside out. And it was supposed to look like that. Okay. Star knows about t-shirts, guys. Justice League. Dun dun dun. Justice League. Except, I beg to differ because Wonder Woman is not on there. How sexist. It's got all the dudes, but it doesn't have Wonder Woman. Alright, DC Comics again. This one's cute. No one said I was Batman. All I'm saying is you'll never see us in the same place together. That's super cute. It's a large. I wish it was an extra large. I would have kept it for Keith. This is a medium official Scooby-Doo. Bright orange. We need to get this up immediately because Halloween is just a few weeks away, believe it or not. But it's Scooby-Doo with the pumpkin. Scary! It's bright orange. Yeah, the boot's really super workable. Oh, Virginia, congrats! Upgraded to a premium store. That's always exciting. That means you're listing enough that the money justified itself. So good for you. Congratulations, but more so, props to all your mad work, your hard work. You gotta hustle to get those stores, to make those stores worth the money. So that's good. Pete, hey, welcome in. Yeah, you can watch the rest of the beginning later. So I bought a bunch of out of season stuff, but when it's fill a bag, I'm gonna do it. I don't source shorts, and I even said this in my video yesterday, what sold on Poshmark. Booty shorts, men's shorts, and things like that. I typically start sourcing mid-April, and I'll stop by the end of August. With the exceptions if I find good deals. If I were at the bins and I found some, if it's fill a bag and there's some and I could cram a bunch in a bag, I will still pick them up. If I was buying a wholesale lot from someone that was going out of business or just trying to get rid of inventory, I'd still buy them. If you can get them super cheap, still buy them. And I honestly won't even hold on to them until April or next summer. What I'll do is they'll be put on the bottom of my flat lays, which is pants, jeans, shorts. And as we source this winter, this fall, every time we source jeans and pants, those will go on top and get listed first. But if there ever came a time where we couldn't get out to source because of inclement weather, I would have those to list. So they'll kind of be there as like a rainy day. I'll list them last. I'll always list jeans and pants first because they're in season. But if there comes a time where we can't get out to source, I've got extra stuff and I paid next to nothing for it. But I won't purposely hold it back until the spring. It's going right here on my rolly chair under the jeans to get worked on eventually sometime this winter. If we go on a huge listing spree and try to get our numbers up, I'll have them. So absolutely, I would still not be pulling these off the rack at Goodwill. But fill a bag, yes. Yeah, Rhonda says they source booty shorts all year if they are less than $1. Alright, so we're going to start the men's shorts. I found some really cool men's shorts. The things, not plural, the thing with shorts, and I mentioned this again in my what sold yesterday, what sold on Poshmark video. The thing about shorts, you have to source them differently because the brands are different. So brands of jeans that are terrible, horrible, no lows you should never get could possibly be something good in shorts. I can get $20, seriously, for a pair of Hollister jean booty shorts, but I can't give away the jeans. So just keep that in mind when you see what brands I got. These are all going to go for good money. It's different than the rest of the clothing for some reason. Men like these. This is the Aeropostale size 32 red plaid men's shorts. I got Oh, that's a shirt. What am I doing? Why do I have a shirt in with the shorts? Because I'm Star. Y'all can tell I'm actually feeling better, right? I'm like back to my normal weirdo self. Aeropostale! Again. These are cargo shorts. Cargo shorts are a bolo, ladies and gentlemen. I got a pair of swim trunks just because I thought they were cute. They're nothing too, they're Speedo. I guess that's a good brand. I do pick up any Speedo swimsuits I find. It's got the flowers on it. It's a medium. More of these plaid shorts I do really well with. These are Nautica. In fact, I think I have like 2 pair left in the store that I sourced this summer of men's shorts. And I still have a lot of the ladies left. That's how fast these go. Aeropostale again, size 32. Nice plaid. These are also cargo, so that's double bonus. The plaid, like golf type shorts, plus their cargo. This guy was a mall hound, a mall rat. This guy was a mall rat. Here's American Eagle Outfitters. He shopped at himself at the malls. Plaid shorts. And a nice pair of Aeropostale, size 31. Khaki cargos with a print, a spell out, and a year over there. Then we have Aeropostale size 32s, more plaid cargo, and that's all the men's. And then I found this, you would not believe what I can get in the bag. Everything I'm showing you was in 4 bags, including the 2 used shoe boxes. And we're talking regular size shopping bags, like the grocery store sacks. I can cram when I need to cram. So one table had all these. I just grabbed them and shoved them in the bag. They're like Sophie shorts, $12 maybe, but fill a bag, worth it. Filler, bread and butter. So these are the Sophie size small. They're pink. They look red right now to you. Maybe they are red. Maybe I'm colorblind. Those are red. And I got some Victoria's Secret pink workout lounge pants, shorts, sweat shorts, whatever you will call them. I'll use all those keywords. Another one, Pink Nation. Those are just plain gray. These are Sophie's, I think. Maybe they're just generic ones that just got thrown in there because I didn't even see a tag. Like I said, I just grabbed the whole stack and shoved. This doesn't even have a tag. So I don't know. What am I going to do? Maybe measure it and just sell it unbranded. Sophie. Teal colored ones. I got a pair of kids shorts thrown in here. These are shorts. I can't find the size. Alright, I'll mess with the size later, but look at that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. And these are H&M divided. Just little gray sweat shorts. And I got these. I do well with any clothing, anything. I've had plush clothing, figurines, anything with the West Virginia Mountaineers logo. For some reason, it goes really fast. And I find a lot of it here because we're right next door to West Virginia. Like, we're literally right next door. I have a feeling that lots of people's kids go to college there that live in Pittsburgh because I find their stuff all the time. This is Coliseum. So then there was the exercise shorts. I got this pair of khaki booty shorts by American Eagle. And then I got a stack of denim booty shorts to show you. I can really cram the bag. Alright, these are American Eagle. Look at these. So cute. This is what makes them sell quicker and for more money. For some reason, the more destroyed something is, the better off you are. Refuge. Again, not a great brand that I would normally source, but for booty shorts, it's cool. Forever 21, again. A Nolo for everything except the shorts. These are cute. They have like the little lace panels on them and the rips in the front. We've got Fragile. Never heard of it. I don't care. They're booty shorts. I literally am not discriminatory at all when it comes to booty shorts. I will take any brand, even Walmart. For some reason, these things just sell fast and for good money. Wet Seal, no longer in business. It's also not really a brand you should be sourcing, but it's good for shorts. And you'll notice that most of these shorts are ripped and distressed, so that's good. Here's a white pair of cutoffs. Celebrity Pink. That's really not a good brand, but it's okay for booty shorts. Did I see the Harley Build-A-Bear? I feel like I saw one somewhere and I should know what you're talking about. I feel like someone put one in the group or something that I saw, like when I was down with the migraine. Is that what you're referring to? Someone bought one at the store in a lot with clothing or something. We got 4 bags for a total of $14. 2 of the bags were $2 a piece. 2 of the bags were $5 a piece. American Eagle Outfitters, cutoffs. But overall, for the entire day, everything we got, what you see today and what was in the other haul video for the hard goods, $80 for 81 items. This is probably one of the most exciting things I found while I was digging through the clothing for Fill a Bag. I found a BKE. BKE Pearl Snap, and these are the black shiny pearl snaps. BKE Pearl Snaps are a absolute bolo. We will pay up to like full price, $5.29 at the local Goodwill for these. Depending on the size and the graphics and the way the shirt looks, these will fetch you anywhere from 20 to like 40, even sometimes higher. And most of the times they'll sell within 3 days of listing. They go really fast. We were finding them for a while, like a lot of them. Like we were going out every Sunday and finding a pile. And by the time we were going out the next Sunday, the ones we had found last week had already sold. That's how fast they go. And the plainer ones will go for $20, so maybe you don't want to pay full price for those. But the really nice pearl snaps with like the colorful plaids and the graphics, absolutely grab them. They do well on Poshmark too. Pete, it depends on the booty shorts, like the brand, what they are. Denim will always go for a lot more. You can feel free to go through my store. It's in the description box and just kind of look at what I price them at. Most of the jean ones, I start at 20, unless it's a real poop brand, and I started at 18. But if I paid 99 cents and they all weigh like 3-4 ounces to ship, I'm okay with 18 too, but 18, you know, I have a pair of silver cutoff booty shorts I put up for like 26. And then like the chino khaki ones can go for like 14 to 16 depending on the brand. But I price them a lot higher than most people, but I just get it. You guys know I price everything higher. There are people that will sell them for $3, $4. I don't know how those people do it, but they do it. But yeah, if you find them for 99 cents, grab them, or less. I wouldn't necessarily go paying like $5 or $6 for them, no. Unless they were like silver or, you know, a really, really good brand. This is Forever 21. I didn't know that once upon a time. I believe it was Rhonda and Amelia who were watching a haul video and told me the XX I is Forever 21, which makes sense. These are linen. I'm looking for their... I know they're linen because I could tell by the way they feel, but I've already looked at the tag once just to be sure. And now I can't find the tag. There it is. It's a linen blend, but it's still linen. Linen, linen, linen. Alright guys, I'm down to 4 items left to show you today. So if you have any questions, now's the time to put them in the chat section over there. I will answer all of them that I can get to, you know, within reason. I won't stay around till 9 o'clock tonight, but you know what I mean. So if you have any questions, it can be about this haul, sourcing in general, anything. Ask anything. Put it over there. I'll get to you before we go. I've got 4 things left to show you. And once we're done with questions, I'm going to let everybody go. It is a Friday. It is a Friday the 13th. I'm also really hungry, so I want to order my food. I want to watch a movie. I'm sure you guys all have things to do on Friday. I do appreciate you guys coming in to hang out with me today. As always, you guys are the best. Alright, these are ink denim skinny legs. I don't even know what's going on here. Oh, sorry, INC, International Concepts. I know that brand. Derp. INC is International Concepts, which is a brand I do not source typically, but look at these pants. They have a brocade print that is raised velvet. Can you hear the velvet? These are so super cute. There is always an exception to every no-low. Always. Whether the exception is the way something looks, the size, it's really unique. There's even exceptions to Walmart brands, believe it or not. There are no-lows, but there are exceptions to no-lows, and most of the time it's based on look. This is Ann Taylor Loft. I picked these up simply for the look. Yeah, those pants are super cute. Look at this pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, they're wild. I probably wouldn't wear these, but somebody would really wear these. I would feel like I was wearing curtains myself, but I think they're pretty. I just wouldn't wear them. But somebody would. Nice. And they're capris. So on me, they touch my ankles. I got 2 pairs of jeans, guys. Just 2. I love Guess Daredevil. I've told you all this before. I won't pay $7 full price for these at the Goodwill, but if I find these for 99 cents or a couple bucks at a different thrift or at a yard sale or anything like that, I definitely pick them up. The Daredevil boot. I actually pick up all Guess jeans. I do pretty well with them as like a bread and butter brand, but these Daredevil boots, they go really fast. They don't sit around for very long. I usually get about 21 for them. These ones have some distressing on them, as you can see. They have a nice big boot cut bottom. I want to say, yeah, I get like 20-21 for them usually. They don't sit around for very long. Somebody, or more than one somebody out there, likes those Daredevil boots by Guess and just shops for them online. My Loft stuff has been doing great lately. I have a theory about that, because we've had a couple of mall brands lately doing a lot better than normal. Like what we would normally consider bread and butter long tail has been doing better than it should be. I think it's because kids were going back to school, and some of that stuff might be in style, and they're buying it as like their back to school wardrobe. I know like a lot of high school girls and college girls are, the trendy thing right now is like the vintage clothing and stuff like that, and you wearing used clothing. That's my theory. Alright. So these are not the BKEs I always talk about with the name that you can, you know, start at 50. But they're still mints and they're still BKE. These are the Buckle Black. I'll probably start these around 40. They're a size 31, so it's a smaller size for men, but They are nice looking. They got the whiskers up here too. And they got the nice boot cut. So I'll probably start those around 40. You can still get more for men's jeans than you can for women's. But those BKE men's jeans with the names like Derek and Tyler and all that, those do sell for a lot more money and usually pretty quick. Alright guys, I don't see any more questions coming in, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up since it is a Friday and everybody's got stuff to do. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me today, guys. I hope you guys all have a really wonderful, productive, and fanciful is not the word I want. I want you guys to have a productive weekend, but I want you to luck out if you go to yard sales and estate sales and garage sales. I don't know the word I want, but I hope you guys have a lot of luck shopping, sourcing, that you're productive. I hope everybody's sales are great. I do appreciate you guys. Again, do hit the thumbs up before you leave. It helps the channel a lot. It seems so simple just clicking that, but it really does help the channel. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Flippin Hippos across all social media. Don't forget to join our Facebook group. The link is in the description box down below. And again, thank you guys. Love you. You guys are the absolute best.